Well, here's the cabin. Nice open layout, lots of light. Some of the state managed cabins I've stayed in are really dark, not a lot of windows, but this one's nice. We got 3 sets of bunks. Another one over there. Nice long table there. Kind of a counter space. Wood stove. And I really like that there's this porch area. Firewood. Hangers for drying clothes. This is good. Alright, so I'm heading out down to the river here. There's this little slough and pretty darn thick ice. Don't know how deep the water is, but I'm just gonna set up a tip up with a little jingle bell here. I drilled my first hole right there and I was like in the mud, so go out there. My auger didn't reach the bottom, so it has to be at least a few feet. And I'm just gonna set a minnow and a tip up out there. Well, here's to a good couple days out here despite the rainy weather. Cheers. Alright, we got a flag up. Oh, something's still there. What the heck? Whatever it was must have ran. Oh, snagged a stick. Well, try again. Alright, we're gonna get some fajitas going up in here. Red bell pepper. Green pepper. Get some jalapeno. So last time we did a cabin trip, DC and Clagai picking up this new Coleman. Sure works a lot better than the old one. We'll let that skillet heat up a couple minutes. I just got this little sirloin here. Kind of a thin sliced one. We got some garlic salt, of course. Let's give that a goodly amount. Some onion powder. Highly underrated spice right here. Some black pepper, of course. A little bit of cumin. And a little bit of Uncle Roger's secret ingredient, MSG. Don't listen to the anti-MSG propaganda. And I got a little bit of this tahini. This is a kind of a chili lime seasoning. It's not very spicy, but it's got a little bit of a tang from the lime. All right, the finished product. May not look like much, but I'll tell you, if this fajita tastes half as good as it looks, I think we're in for a real treat. I got a new hot sauce. Been wanting to try. You can see that in the light there. It's called Taco Vibes Only, as featured on Hot Ones. So we're gonna give it a go. Ooh, it smells amazing. Give it a healthy dose there. Here we go. Alright, that sauce is hot. No joke. But very good. I'm still working on the Singing Wilderness. I started it this past summer and read quite a bit of it. I'd say I read about, well, the first 3/4 of the book by like September, and then I haven't really read it in a couple months. But this is from the first chapter in the winter section. It's called The Coming of the Snow. The earth is rigid, the waterways are hard and blue. Aspen and birch are bare traceries against the sky. Spruce and pine dark masses against the mauve of the hills. Hollows are deep in leaves. They are damp and smell of wetness and the beginning of mold. There is a sense of expectancy, a waiting and a breathlessness. The rustling sounds are gone, the scurryings and small, dry movements of fall. There is a hush, a deep and quiet breathing after the hurried and colored violence of the months are gone, just gone. Birds are moving and squirrels storing the last of their winter's food. The ice on the lakes has secured the shores and islands, has adjusted itself to the form it must keep until spring. The woods are ready, and as the 0 hour approaches, an even greater silence settles over the north. Alright, so I'm working on some tea here. Got some pine needles, just from a white pine here. Just gonna go in with a nice little chunk of chaga here. Let's do 1 cinnamon stick and a handful of cranberries. Alright. See how we did. Well, looks like we strained everything out. Oh, that smells delicious. I'm gonna have to let it cool for a couple minutes. I am gonna add a little bit of this winter white honey. Winter white honey from the wildflower fields of Montana. Alright, we're gonna give the chaga, pine, cinnamon, and cranberry tea a go with the winter white honey added. That is really good. Really fruity. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like apple butter. Well, rise and shine. I slept in later than I would have liked, but I've got a little coffee going here quick. Good morning, Rocco. I'm gonna go for a hike. Big stretch. And we're off later than planned, but it's pretty nice out. Not raining. Still fairly warm, but see what we can find today.
The trail is reasonably packed here. No one stayed at this cabin, at least according to the logbook, since early December, but people still come out here to snowshoe and hike, so the river down there, pretty wide. And this part has a big slough here as well. Looks pretty solid. I probably wouldn't go out on the main channel, but we got some BBC behind me. Big basalt cliffs. I don't know if that's actually basalt. Big bedrock cliffs. If anyone's a geologist, feel free to correct me. So the lake I'm trying to get to is on state land, but it crosses some private land that also is marked as CFA, commercial forest, but it's gated up here, so I don't know if it's just open through the end of rifle season or what, but I'm looking at the map, and to get to the lake otherwise I'm gonna have to cross a swamp, which I don't really want to do with this thaw. So I'm gonna send the drone up for a minute, look around. We got a nice hike in, if nothing else, but I think we're gonna make our way back to the cabin, and I guess I'm just gonna fish the river. I did miss a fish there yesterday, so there's gotta be something swimming around.
We got some nice old people candy here.
Well, it's the start of day 3. I didn't really film at all yesterday evening. Sarah came out and we cooked dinner. We had lobster and shrimp, really good dinner. And just got kind of lazy. Didn't really do anything interesting. So, day 3, set up a tip up here. Both pups are here now. What are you doing, River? What'd you make?
Yeah.
Ooh.
For Vera, huh? Spell your name?
Whoever was here last left a bunch of cigarette butts in the fire. Not great. Cheating today. I'm using one of these fire starters. With these new lighters that are electric, you do a little beam of electricity there. But it's interesting because there's no flame.
See again. Where's the bingo chippy?
I'll get them after.
See again. See again.
Yeah, here.
See again.
Snow White glows bright on the mountain tonight.
Okay, that's a cool video.
Sarah and the kids just headed out. We're cleaning up. It's been a nice stay. I didn't quite get to to do what I wanted to accomplish, but that's okay. I still had a good time. The hiking was great, and really, really happy about the some of the sites we found yesterday. So, all in all, this is definitely one of the best rustic spots I've stayed in for this sort of thing, and hopefully come back in the future.